Good morning, guys. My cardigan falling off me. It is Saturday morning, it's the 14th September, and it is shop day. I'm currently sitting in traffic. So we're doing a pantry type challenge, and I was gearing up yesterday all ready for it, and I thought, you know what, we'll just go through and I see, and it ended up I have one packet of mince and some beef slices things in my freezer, and that's it. So I have to get the meat, all meat. So I have made an executive decision that what we're going to do is today I'm going to do my shop, and I'm going to get the meat for the month. And so today's shop I've allowed, in my head I've budgeted €150 for it, and then each week we are just going to eat out of the pantry and stuff. My fridge is practically empty. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do €150 today, and then each week after that I'm only going to allow €20. That's it. Because I was going through, I have Carl's cereal, I have like bulky things that I'd normally buy. So all the €20 really is going to cover is sort of bananas, milk, bread, you know, essential sort of fresh stuff, as opposed to having to need to do a shop. Normally I allow €130 a week for my food shop. Now I do include also what you call it in the household, like laundry detergent, cleaning supplies, toilet roll, kitchen roll, stuff like that. But I have enough of that in there already, so I don't need any of that stuff. So I thought, no, let's cut it right back. So we're literally going to spend a week's money plus €20, and then €20, and I'm going to save the rest and start putting that towards my Christmas shop. I'm going to save it because Christmas is, I think there's only something like 11 weeks left to Christmas, or 12 weeks or something. There ain't a whole lot of time, and normally I'm a bit more organised than this, but obviously with Hayley being in college up in Letterkenny, I've been doing little shops for her. Kerry moved into her apartment, or her house share, student accommodation. We went down, got her sorted, and I mean, it's not just the food and stuff. I mean, obviously it's more petrol, or diesel, it's more all, you know, this. So I've been eating into it, so I've actually decided, right, let's reset. Everybody's back in college, let's reset, start again, and that is literally what we're going to do. So I have, this is gas, I was going through my presses last night, and I already have the goodies, treats, shall we say, in for Christmas. I have that done, they're put away, so I'm happy out. So, and I don't, on a weekly shop, I wouldn't spend that much more coming into Christmas. I might spend an extra €100 getting the bigger slabs of meat and stuff. So yeah, so we're on our way to Dunn's. We're going to I have some vouchers for Dunn's, which I'm hoping to use. Now, I did, the last time I tried to use more than one voucher, I had to keep breaking my shop up, as in, if it was 10 off 40, I had to stop it when I got over 40, take the 10 off, put that through, go to the next, you know, the next part of the shop, and put them through separately. We'll see. I just have to remember to say it to the girl, because they are, in fairness, they are very, very helpful when it comes to stuff like that. So the only thing is, Saturday, it is 1:45, and this place is chockers. So I wouldn't be a great lover doing shopping on a Saturday, but just the way life worked out this week, I was meant to do it Thursday evening, then I was going to do it Friday on my way home. Just never happened. So now here I am on a Saturday with the rest of everybody apparently that lives around here, going to Dunn's. Like, they're parked out on the curb. Oh. Right, anyway, I have my shopping list with me. Look at this, look at me organised. I have my shopping list, I have it colour coordinated, I have it all done and dusted, so I know exactly what I'm meant to be doing. And I am literally going to go in, stick to my list, that's it. Because in fairness, I did go through everything, but I'll show you when I get home, and how I'm going to pull out what I need and do all that when we get home. At the moment, we're just going to look for parking, and we'll probably go around here for a couple of hours. No, I'm joking. Go around here anyway. It is chockers. It is chocks. It is September the 14th, and we have already got all the Christmas stuff in. Like, what the Flipping hell is wrong with the world. Alright guys, home from shopping, and as predictable, it was absolutely chaotic in there. Chaotic in there. I did a good shop. I will show you what I got in a minute. But first I want to show you, sorry, Mr. Tony's after getting very excited. An Amazon man just called to the door for a parcel for Hayley that we didn't know was coming, and God love him, he got very excited. That's why he's planting so much. It's also a yucky day is what I'm going to say. It is very overcast, but it's hot, and because there's so much cloud, they are keeping in the heat, so it's muggy, and my body works well when I look out the window and go, I see the sun, that means it's warm, and I prepare for that. These type of mornings I'm waking up and I'm going, God, it looks like it's going to rain. Will I put on a cardigan? And I walk out the door and you can barely breathe with the heat. Anyway, irrelevant and beside the point. I'm going to show you my fridge and my pantry. I'm going to show you what I bought, and then I'm going to show you my meals that I'm going to do this week. Alright, so this is the current state of my fridge. Up here, there is coffee, 2 iced coffees, marmalade, mango chutney, beetroot, bit of butter, garlic butter, and 2 soups that I'm going to use during the week. My milk, Carl's milk. We had them. Carl walked up to Lidl's and got them. Then down here we've got some pulled turkey, which I totally forgot about, so I'm going to do that for sandwiches during the week. Got some cream cheese. What are you? Lemon curd. I have 2 yogurts, 2 chocolate custards, and a apple pot. And we've got a salsa dip, about 3 slices of cheese, cucumber, the tiniest bit of grated cheese, and a block of cheese, some feta cheese in there, and a chocolate bar. All the important stuff. Then there's some cold drinks down here and meal replacements, and about 3 slices of bread. And then in here there's just drinks and some potato pie. But that is literally all that's in my fridge. Like, there's bacon, butter up there, solid cream condiments, the milk. Carla's a full one there, that's nearly gone, and that's my one there. Chocolate milk, prune juice, and tropical juice, and that's it. That's all that's in my fridge. There's Mr. T. He catches some fresh air, love. Yeah. Gee, you good, a bit of fresh air. And this here is my pantry, and I actually think it looks fairly organised. But in saying that, I still hadn't a clue really what I had in it. Do you know what I mean? So up here I try and keep my tinned fruit and my breakfast stuff. I'll put that up there. We've maple syrup we bought ages ago, pear halves. So there's stuff there for breakfast. What's that? Salted crackers. There's more jams, honey, a few bagels, Carl's cereal, semolina, and 2 empty containers. Down here we've got our gravies, stock pots, salt, there's a ketchup back there, there's another ketchup there, treats, more salsa dip, meal kit, and then in here I have all sauces and soups and seasonings, so we need to go through that. Down here we got some rice, again, bits and bobs. Over here this beans, what do you call it, peanut butter. Do you know you're meant to store peanut butter upside down so the oil rises to up here instead of at the lid? Didn't know that. I heard some potatoes, butter, beans. So there's a lunchy stuff there. And then down here we've got all our dinner sauces as such. So we got sweet and sour. So all these were already here. I just didn't know that they were all here. So we will go through here. I will show you what I'm going to use out of here for this week's meals and maybe some of next week's. So then finally over here I have my freezer. Now this isn't very full at all. So here I've got smoothie mixes, and these are smoothie mixes, and then these are a small bit of mixed veg. This is some chicken and pesto. I'm not a great lover of chicken and pesto, but I'll keep it for when Kerry comes up. And that is my one thing of minced beef. I have these are the beef slices and gravy. I got them in Asda. I must have got them ages ago. You can heat them up in the microwave. They're good for a quick little dinner. And I have 2 of the cauliflower burgers. Carl would not touch them with a barge pole. So they're safe to say they are solely for me. So then down here I have some, is this chicken? I don't even know if it's chicken. Could be chicken. Spicy chicken I have left. I'm going to take that out. I don't eat that. Kerry likes that and Carl likes it. Myself and Hayley don't eat it. And the same with the taco mince. We cooked off, flavoured. I didn't like it at all. 2 ice pops, a small bit of onion, diced peppers. That is breakfast topper. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to actually finish that off I think this week. And we have some onion rings and 2 ice creams. And in here is carrots and stewing beef. And again, 2 more ice creams. But I don't know what this is. I think this is pork chops that Kerry cooked to give to the dog when he was feeling poorly. And he was a bit off his food a bit and he didn't eat them. She'd cooked another 2 on top of it or something. So she froze them. So I have to take them out, defrost them for him. But as you can see, there's not much meat in my house at all. So we'll stock up on the meat. So this week took the opportunity to stock up on the meat, did a bit of a shop. Next week, no shop. I'm only going to allow €20 for, as I said, milk, bread, cheese, whatever we need, fresh-wise. But that's it. Right, let me pull out and unpack this shopping and I will show you what I got in Dunnes. Again, with prices on screen. Alright guys, so this is everything I got in Dunnes in my food shop this week. So I've going to insert here now the frozen stuff, which I recorded as soon as I came in the door because obviously that needed to get put away. Oh my god. Okay, so today in the frozen section I picked up these chunky Irish haddock fillets. Haddock fillets coated in a light crispy batter. I like to try and have fish at least once if not twice a week. But I always try and aim for minimum once. So I picked that up. I also picked up these, they're the breaded chicken goujons in golden breadcrumbs. Again, the product is all the way down here. So, massive bag for a small product. Also picked up this Dunnes Stores crisp and thick chunky oven chips made with Mars Piper potatoes and sunflower oil. Mr. T, I hear you, sir. I'll let you out the door. There you go, be free. Bye bye. Again, great little filler if we're not feeling the potatoes. And then finally I got these carrot and parsnip mix. I'm hoping to do either a stew or a coddle because Mummy's coming up next Thursday. So I want to be able to have something filling because she'll be travelling all day. So I just thought that'd be nice, bulky, throw it in. Right, that is it for the frozen stuff. So I'm going to put them away and I'll come back and show you the rest. But this is everything else. Now I think I did a really good shop. If you want, you can have a guess at the price. I will tell you at the end. And as always, I'll put the prices on screen. So in no particular order, I'm going to start here. This is a cooked chicken I got. It's the rotisserie cooked chicken. And that was $5.95. I was going to get a roast in the bag chicken. They were $6.99 and they weren't much bigger than this lad. And because it's only me and Carl and Mr. T looking hopeful, I didn't need a huge chicken. So that I got that to have for tomorrow's dinner. I will put it back in the oven and heat it up in the oven so it gets a nice smell. The next thing I got was carrots. Now I do like these little, they're like mini carrots. I find them very sweet. If I'm doing a cuddle stew, they're handy and they look decorative. You put them in, either that or you can peel them, leave them in the fridge, like wash them, leave them in the fridge and use them as a part of a dip or to snack on. But they are handy. I also got a bag of carrots because I do like chunkier carrots in a stew. So I got carrots that I can do that with. Or to grate, to go into, sometimes I put them into savoury mince. I'll grate up the carrot so I get extra carrot in there, or into a bolognese. Great way of hiding veggies if you shred them. I also got some ready breck. Now this is just porridge, but it's so much finer and much more smooth. I like this in the winter and I like it with the country store. But the ready breck there, I will have warm. I also picked up country store. I love this even as a child. I think it wasn't all brand. Fruit and Fibre my dad used to like, and I didn't particularly like it, but I loved country store. Trying to see what's in it. Oops. Ingredients: mixed cereal, sultanas, hazelnuts, apples. Yeah, I just like it. So what I normally do, or what I have been doing, is I've been putting 1 scoop of the ready breck into 2 scoops of the country store and heating it up and putting fruit, my pears on top, banana, and it just makes a really filling and very tasty breakfast that's just different to fruit and granola, fruit yogurt and granola. I also got 2 of the custard because we have a Madeira cake, the end of a Madeira cake, but I had no custard, so I said to Carl, I think we'll have that for tomorrow's dessert, Madeira cake and custard. Now we won't use the 2 of them obviously, but yeah, I just thought that would be nice. Also have an awful goo for stuffing. So I got this. This is the butter and herb stuffing. Sorry, you're probably going to hear Mr. T start snoring. He's just dropped to the ground. He's just given up. It's an hour to feed time and he's starving. Anyway, got this butter and herb stuffing. Obviously, I'm not going to eat it all on my own, but I am the only one in the house at the moment who eats stuffing. And I got this small sage and onion stuffing that I'm going to have tomorrow with my roast chicken. Again, that's sage and onion, the other one's butter and herb. But that has a date till the 26th of August or of September. So that'll hold. They'll both hold. That's the 2nd of November or October. My God, I'm all over the place. So yeah, got that for tomorrow's dinner. Also picked up some extra mature cheddar. There's no strength guide on it. Because I only have 2 or 3 slices left. So picked that up. I'm trying to leave the meat. I'll do the meat all together. Picked up a packet of shorties. Again, I'm going to say the same thing that I say every time I buy shorties and Duns. They're in the wrong colour packet. It used to be a green packet. Put it back in the green packet. Took me ages to find them because I wasn't looking for pink. So picked up that. Also picked up for sandwiches, or yeah, sandwiches during the week, some corned beef. I love corned beef. So I picked up some of that to have on sambos. Or toasty sandwich with my cheese. Telling you, living the high life I am. And some coleslaw. I mean, who doesn't love coleslaw? That wasn't on the list. Oh, anyway, said it now so it'll stay. Yeah, picked up some cheese coleslaw just to have. Also picked up a Mawadi blackcurrant. That's the double concentrate. Carl doesn't particularly like, now he'll drink it in fairness if it's the apple and blackcurrant, but he prefers just the plain blackcurrant. So I picked him up a double concentrate of that because there was absolutely no other blackcurrant cordial dilutable in Dunn's whatsoever. You'd blackcurrant and apple, you've got mixed fruit, tropical fruits, lime, you name it. But that was, they only had the double concentrate blackcurrant in the Mawadi. Not even their own brand did they have. Crazy. I picked myself up some of this. Now I like this. This is the Aloe Vera King aloe vera drink premium, and that was the pomegranate one. That's 1.5 litres, just to have something in the fridge that's cold. I did, oh sorry, I told a lie. I told a porky. They did have some of this. This was actually the last one. These were on special, 2 for $3.50 I think, but they only had 1. So this was the Kiora, no added sugar, blackcurrant, but that was the last one of them. Did none. So I picked up one of them. Didn't even get the special offer on it because it wasn't even 2. So he's going to have that. Then I picked up some of the toasting white bread. So, and because it's still so warm, I'm still keeping it in the fridge. So it's bizarre. But yeah, picked up a pan of the toasting white bread. Also picked this up for a dessert. Creamy and fruity raspberry panna cotta. I love panna cotta. And Carol eats panna cotta. So it's just a nice little dessert some evening. Little treat. So I picked up 2 of them. So there's 4 in total. So happy out with that. I picked up a rich and smooth fresh cream. Now the reason I picked up the fresh cream, when I'm making my cereal in the morning, I tend to make it with for my water dispenser with hot water, and I usually use an espresso size water into it and mix it up and stuff, and then I put about 2 tablespoons of cream into it, and it makes it gorgeous and creamy, and it's just, yeah, it's pure indulgence, and I get that, but it is what it is, and it's my money, so if that's what I want to do with it, that's what I can do with it. I also picked up these custard style live yogurt for good gut health. Lightly cooked fruit topped with a custard style yogurt, and there's 1 strawberry and peach, 1 apple and blackcurrant, 1 rhubarb and 1 banana. So yeah, I got that. Do me no harm. So I picked that up. I also picked up a Irish creamery butter. Dunzone brand. The reason I did that was because when Kerry was moving out, we opened a little suitcase that I had under my bed because I didn't know if she needed it, and there was about 3 or 4 things in it from Temu that I'd totally forgotten I'd ordered. So I'll show you that, but one of them happened to be a butter dish. So I bought butter to go in the butter dish. I got some of these flavoursome baby potatoes because I want to do smashed potatoes during the week with cheese and bacon. So that's what I got with baby potatoes for. They're also handy and they cook so fast. So that's what they are. I think there's a kg of, well, yeah, 1 kg of potatoes in there. So happy out. I also got a bag of the Irish white potatoes, boiled, steam or roast. That's a 2 kg bag there. They are dry and floury, so they're for our mashed potatoes. And anything else you want to do with potatoes, pick them up. Also picked up some of this high protein live yogurt, same company as the one that did that yogurt there, but these have a high protein in them. So they're vanilla and, is there 2 in it? 2 pack, yeah, vanilla and blueberry. But I wouldn't eat a full one if I was having my fruit and granola. I'd probably only use half of one, so I'd at least get 4 breakfasts out of that. That's the size of the pot there, 200 grams, so gut health. So yeah, we'll try them. I also got a 20 pack of the Irish eggs, and they're large because I like to keep hard boiled eggs in my fridge for going on toast, eating on the fly, or whatever, putting on the sandwiches. Love me an owl egg. Also for snacks, I picked up the 9 pack of salted popcorn. Myself and Carol both like popcorn. Hit and miss on the crisps. Usually I like cheese and onion. He likes salt and vinegar. So you're ending up buying multi-packs or 2 packs. But with popcorn, it's just 1 pack. Does everybody. So happy out with that. Now I picked up some bananas because I'm totally out of bananas. I've no bananas whatsoever. But these lads, sorry, I'm just going to pause you for a second. I'm going to open this and show you the problem I had. Now, I don't know if it's coming across in camera, but these lads are actually quite green. Like, they're nowhere near ripe, and I prefer a banana on the overripe side of ripe because I find they get lovely and sweet and they're absolutely gorgeous. So these were the only ones they had. They didn't even have any. They only had these ones, I think, like the boxes of these ones, but these were the only ones, and they were green. So, but they did have some loose ones. So I ended up buying a bundle of these to let them ripen and do their thing. And I bought 2 ripe bananas then, which happened to be massive compared to them. But they're the, oops, there we go. They're the bananas. Can you even see? Anyway, so I got 2 bananas. That'll be for tomorrow. I eat bananas every day, if not 2. So I like my bananas ripe. So I'd eat these 2 first and then give these a chance to catch up and ripen. Carl was laughing at me. He was like, Jesus, man. I was going to know. Because we have milk in the fridge, I bought 2 of the lactose-free milk for Carl, but the date on them is the 23rd of September, so happy out with that. And I also brought myself a 1.75 litre of low-fat milk. Date on that's the 22nd of September. We're only on the 14th now, but my mum is coming up and she drinks tea like it's gone out of fashion. So I need to have extra milk in. Okay, so finally, before we move on to the not on the list, because everybody that shops, I will always put something on that isn't in the list. But I did fairly stick to my list. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things that weren't on the list. 6 if you include the coleslaw. Not too bad. And that was just because I forgot about coleslaw. So this is the meat I got for during the week. So I'm going to start off with a Irish eye loin bacon joint. I'm going to roast that and we'll cut it up. And to be honest with you, it's a bit big for both of us. It's 1.2 kg. But we get some nice slices out of it. And then what I will do is I will cut up the other one and we can have it through pasta. So already I'm getting like extra dinners from what I've already allowed for. But yeah, I thought that lad, he looked lovely. So we'll have him one of the days. But the 19th of October is his best before. So he'll sit in the fridge. The other thing I got, which I thought was actually a really, really good price, was these chicken thighs. There's 12 chicken thighs in there for a £5. I didn't think they were bad. Now, I will do 6 and 6. 6 of them we'll have as sort of a roast dinner, and the other 6 I will probably cook, take the skin off, debone and have it as a curry or maybe a sweet and sour, I'll see. But yeah, that's what I'll do. And if I don't know what I'm going to do with it, I'll just freeze it. So happy out, but I thought that was really, really, really good value for money. Also bought 16 jumbo pork sausages. I do prefer cocktail sausages when I'm doing stews or a sausage casserole. And Cara was like, Mum, will you just buy some jumbo sausages? We just have big fat sausages. I went, okay. So I got a pack of the jumbo sausages. As I said, we'll have them probably as a sausage casserole one of the days. Or sausage beans and chips, sausage beans and mash. We'll do something with them. And I bought a white pudding. I love white pudding. Love white pudding, cooked and then mashed onto toast with a bit of cheese. Oh, yummy. So that's that. Also got 2 of these 800 grams of mince. Now I will divide them in half. So that is 4 dinners I have here. So be 2, well, we know 2 of them are going to be spaghetti bolognese, then probably a shepherd's pie and a, what else am I going to do with it? Savoury mince probably. So that is those 2. Now they were a good price. They were only $6.69, and a very odd price. I can get $6.50, $6.99, but $6.69. So got that. Also got the bacon lardons, because if I'm doing a coddle with my mum coming up, I'm going to put these into it. And she's not great on the big rashers being in them, so I will do that. I got 2 of them. So happy out. I did get the other one for something Pacific, and for love nor money can I remember what it was. Anyway, they'll come to me. These are my cocktail sausages I got for the coddle, or even the pork stew. I don't know. I'll figure. Carl just likes the big sausages, but I don't know if he wants them. If they're going into casserole or anything, he might prefer. I'll say it to him. We'll see. I ain't giving him so much say, but yeah. So 28 pork sausages. And finally, I got 2 steaks. 2 strip line steaks. They look gorgeous. I'll do them in the air fryer. Happy out. I have the onion rings. It'll be good. So yeah. So that is everything I got in Dunn's that was on my list. Alright guys, so these are the things I got that weren't on the list. So the first thing I got 2 ready meals. Now the dates on these are to the 22nd and 25th. So they are just handy to have in if Carl comes in and I know he has a quick turnaround, he has to go back out or something. At least he can throw one of them in. And I got a sweet and sour chicken with rice. And I also got a chicken curry with brown rice. Just to have in, as I said, to be in the fridge. I'm sure they won't go to waste, but they're just handy to have in. I got this for today's dinner. It is a 12-inch 3 toppings pizza and it was $5.49. And myself and Carl are going to have that with a bit of coleslaw. Might do some, I don't know, I was going to do some chips, but I don't fancy chips. I might do a jacket potato. Or maybe I'll just have nothing, I don't know. I'll see how I'm feeling. Going to have that in about an hour or two. So that is the pizza for tonight's dinner. I also got myself some of this L'Oreal Hyaluronic Expert Replumping Moisturiser night mask. I actually have no night cream. I have 2 or 3 day creams, but I've no night cream. And it was on special offer. And I thought, you know what? Treat yourself, Orla. So that's what I did. And I also got a 10-pack of these Zip and Seal food freezer bags. They hold 4 litres. So I am going to prepare some of the the bolognese. And I'm going to put them in here and I can freeze them then in the freezer. I can freeze them flat and I'll have loads of room. So that is what I got that wasn't on the list. So this was my shopping list from the 14th to the 28th. It's 2 weeks shopping list. So I tried to get as much as I could. I think I got most things. The one thing I didn't get was cabbage. What else didn't I get? Turnip. No turnip in Dunn's whatsoever, or cabbage. Well, there was I wanted a head of cabbage. Or cooking apples. Got all my meat I wanted. I didn't get the chicken fillets. They were very expensive. And then down here for the freezer, the Yorkshire puds. I didn't get the Yorkshire puddings because the only bag that Dunn's had in their freezer was an 18 bag of Yorkshire puddings. I ain't got the storage for 18 bags, especially when I only want 4. So I'm going to try and get them up in Lidl. Going to try Lidl for the turnip, the cabbage, cooking apples, Yorkshire puds. I might get roast potatoes. And that is it. So this is my meal plan. It's just very roughly done. This is just this. Will we stick to this totally? No. We'll swap things around. But this is just for me when I was calculating the meat and stuff, so I knew. So tomorrow we are going to have a roast chicken dinner. And then with the leftover, the roast chicken dinner, we are going to have the chicken curry and rice. That's what we're going to make out of the leftover chicken. Then on Tuesday, so I finish work a half day. I'm off these 2 days. The shepherd's pie I'll make. But while I'm making the shepherd's pie, I'll probably do the crispy. They'll only go in the air fryer. So I'll probably get the coddle on the Tuesday night. So it'll be all soaked up and ready for Thursday. So then we're all the way through to Friday. We've got spaghetti bolognese. We're going to do leftover spaghetti bolognese. There's always leftover spaghetti bolognese. We're going to have fish and chips, sausage and mash, savoury mince, bacon and cabbage. Then we have chicken and rice, sweet and sour, and a beef roast dinner on the Sunday the 29th. So that is our plan. Now I am going to, on Tuesday, I am going to meal prep and cook the shepherd's pie. I'll start getting the coddle ready. I'll see if Carl wants chicken that day. I'm not a great lover of crispy chicken, but we'll see. We might have fish instead. But yeah, all these meals will only take maximum, well, bar the bacon and the roast. Well, the roast chicken's already cooked. Will only be quick and easy, simple dinners. But yeah, I'm going to go up to Lidl now in a bit because I have to go back out to work, and I am going to pick up these few bits on my way home and see if we have them. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that shop and that meal plan with us. I think we can all agree that weeks 1 and 2 are fairly going to be easy enough just to stick to the €20 budget. It's after that that I think we're going to run into a bit more trickery time, shall we say. So we'll see how we get on. But so far I'm feeling really confident that I can just stick next week to €20 and the week after for €20, and then we'll reevaluate and see how we're getting on. We may be able to go again, who knows. Right, lads, I'm going to leave it there. It's getting late. It's now 11:10 and I'm still trying to edit this bloody video. I have the majority of it edited now. I just need to do the ending. So I will talk to you in my next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.